and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Stepping in, Daryl Stefani. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
batting third, the center fielder, Byron.
Into the box, Byron Buxton. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into play here at 273. Home runs up to 30 now, and 69 runs batted in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Kepler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. Still no score. set to get his evening at the plate started. J.D. Martinez batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Martinez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, Jairo Munoz. First offering on its way.
That missed. That's the ball.
1st and 2nd here with nobody out. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting it.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
At the plate, Jose Peraza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
1-2. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two and two. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Ready now, number 11, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hee-haw.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Peels has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Ryan Mountcastle batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
1 ball, no strike.
Mountcastle, a native Floridian who was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Donaldson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's Donaldson. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2's the count. No, that missed. That's the ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. And he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
So coming to the plate, number 19, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
The 1-0.
See ya.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. Now another 2-2.
Ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brady Beals. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings they've bounced into a double play, and with this one the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Kirilloff. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Royce Lewis. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 9 homers and 37 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out. To the plate now, Daryl Stefani, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fields is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch.
No, that's out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Kepler's there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Lifted in the air out to left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. This is foul right side. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Adios, pelota. Mitch Garver has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Next for Minnesota.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Pitch on the way. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece. Striding in, Jairo Munoz. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Jairo Munoz.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And here's Jose Peraza. And he popped him up. Lewis ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 19.
Stepping in, number 19 reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
One and one.
1-1.
He's going. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
One run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Donaldson.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Now another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Alex Kirilloff, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit at third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brady Beals. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Buxton comes on now, and he has it one down.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready for another chance? Alex Verdugo. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Has a look, now the pitch. Xander Bogaerts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Second baseman, Royce Lewis.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Darryl Stefani.
Into the box now, Darryl Stefani. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Hit to third. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir.
Pretty slick play down at the hot corner there. The dive and stab, and it's pretty easy to olay a ball like that, but he got it to stick in his glove. That's a nice play.
Now in the box, Max Kepler. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one. So far this year against Southpaws, Kepler is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there, 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. From the stretch.
1-0.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Number 72 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 72.
Jairo Munoz will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Christian Vasquez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1-1.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And this is fouled at the plate. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Once again a 3-2. Line drive to left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Peraza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's out.
First and second now, one man out. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So digging in now, number 19. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. There's one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
Now batting.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Striding into the box, Brady Beals. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game. And the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In now, Jorge Polanco. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Trevor Hildenberger will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Trevor Hildenberger.
Stepping in now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. swing and a liner. Just foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on first with one down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2 the count. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Donaldson hits a little over the 270 mark. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Hildenberger has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So stepping in, Alex Kirilloff, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 pitch to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Twins at least do get one back on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Twins 2. Cody Stashak will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 61, Cody Stashak.
Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Alex Verdugo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. Ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swinging away there. It's 3-1. And it's full now. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Two pitch is fouled away. None out. Runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now at the plate, Jairo Munoz, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Takes this the other way to right, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Yohan Lopez was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour